Hey, Rob Smith here. How y'all doing? Get myself in order here. If you're wondering what this is a piece of, this is an actual comic strip called Steve Roper and Mike Nomad, an original page, done by a fellow named Fran Matera, who lived over in Safety Harbor. And I think his little illustrations of Florida are the best. They're just incredible. Black and white, simple illustrations that capture what mangroves are, herons, and what the little stilt houses of sorts are. They're but he would rattle off these just pages and pages of this work. And this is a Sunday page. It being Sunday, it fits, don't it? Playing in the background here is the theme to a TV series called Monroe by Dominic Scher. It's a UK series, as they say. Let me just update, because I get that typical mermaid thing up there. Let me just change that real quick. So feel free to type something in the chat, and you can look at this. Look how I just look at this. So he takes this, and then he reduces it to that. And what's recent? Where is it? There he is. So see how that's produced? Notice how you're looking actually on it where the palm trees are on this side, but the smaller version, the palm trees are on the other side. So you're at different angles. He really was quite brilliant with his work. He was, and I got to meet him because of my friend Jeff Brenneman. Still looking for this thing. Didn't I do a live recently? Oh, I didn't do a live with the wording on it, did I? Hold on, let me get to a live here. There's one here. Just great work, just great work. Of course, this is a typical Florida type scene, which is just false. Here's how you know people aren't from Florida. They're like this. This is how people aren't in Florida. People in Florida work a lot to stay alive. And we're constantly fighting alligators, mosquitoes, and 8-foot palmetto bugs. There's one at the door now. I better get my bag of food. We have to feed these. Or they take down the house. I'll be right back here. Let me see this. All right, I fed him. I'm back at it. All right. Okay, so what about drawing here? Let me just edit the post here real quick. And I'm going to put that in there. And boom. All right, that's better. Put this aside. Yeah, this is large, actually. It's he actually, if you notice what's interesting, he actually has two pieces put together. Okay, see that right there? Yeah, it's good put together. It's not that large. Anyway, there you are. Okay, so drawing-wise, let me see. Just now I have to do this. Yeah, it's good put together. But that's what comic strips look like. Okay, so I usually do a little something, since no one's put anything here, that I saw at least, unless someone saw something I did. I usually do something about my dear friend Debbie Schaefer's birthday's today. She's 136 years old. That's in cat ears. Or cat ears, too. Cat ears or ears. Doesn't matter. I'm not picky. All right, so what am I, let's see. I used to draw, something I want to do with Swampy, Florida, if I get a chance here between now and the end of the year, is to get back to doing a thing I did with her. And also it's mermaid. So I've drawn her as a mermaid before. So maybe we'll do that again. And let's see. What else is happening today? Go ahead. Start chatting something. Debbie was the model of the Ma Watson Swamp Ape Hunter that I used to do on my Swampy page. And depending on how things go this year, I might try to collect that into a little book type form. And actually, I just kind of had to stop the story due to circumstances. I'd like to continue it. It was fun. And some who remember it have asked, why don't you bring that back? It was a real good guy versus bad guy, you know. Actually, I don't usually have her looking so cheery as the swamp ape hunter. She was running around Florida hunting swamp apes. And Ma Watson was a combination of a couple of bad guys that Florida has had. Ma Watson, Ma Barker, of course, and Mr. Watson. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Now, tomorrow at this time, yes, it will be this time, I plan on doing I don't know if we're going to do a live. Oh, I need to ask about that. I don't think so. But I'll do the Mermaid in Bartow during the presentation I'll give. I'm getting stuff together for that. Have some of my, if you come, I'll have some of my original Christmas print artwork with me. The chatter is very quiet. Well, me knocking this over doesn't help, does it? No. And I am simulcasting this. And I'll only simulcast a few more of these and I'm going to stop. And if you're over at YouTube or... Actually, I simulcasted yesterday. I didn't mention one word about it. But if you're over at YouTube or LinkedIn, thank you for watching. And maybe I'll come back and do it later, but right now it's not a real practical time to be trying to do that as things turning out. Debbie's a fellow. She's a real artist. I am not. I just happen to draw. Yes, my thing is storytelling. And so she's very good too. I mean, she's just a real artist, really extraordinary painter, illustrator. In the Philadelphia area. The caricature friends know her. She's been dealing with what we all have, and that is the downturn of the caricature business as events and parties have gone away. And of course, our economic situation has further damaged that. But I hope y'all are doing okay. And as I said before, if it gets real quiet here, I get even quiet too. Oh, I know something I did yesterday. I actually pulled it up today, so I do it again. Here you go. Oops. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button. Just a little music. What the hey? I was drawing away with a number of pens in this past week. I have seemingly misplaced all of those. I did a little bit of... Where did I go a few days ago? I'm going to be on the road here the next couple days. I'll be back. I'm going to Bartow tomorrow, but I'll be in Lakeland on Tuesday, and I'm hoping to make a trip to go do some Swampy Florida visits, which you can see on my Swampy Florida page, as I'll do little posts about wherever the heck I am, either that day or the day after, or sometime soon. Man, who knows? When I do Swampy Florida trips, I stop wherever it looks interesting, and I think folks should know about. I haven't been. I used to make that trip a lot. Hardly ever. I've made it. There's a place called Lake Alfred, I could tell you all kinds of cool history stuff about Lake Alfred, but I haven't been there in 10 years, maybe more. Yes, if you're wondering, he's named after Batman's butler, of course. Yes. I know he sounded British, but he's actually from Florida on a butler on a lake. That was named Butler, so that's why he was the butler for Batman. Never mind. Also, I'm wrapped up in moving a whole bunch of stuff. Something else I'll tell you. I'll only tell you here. But if you ask and you're at this thing I'm doing tomorrow, I'll actually have some original artwork from like that Mike Nomad. But actually, it'll be some Batman stuff and all. If you're hearing this and you're there and ask, I'll give you a peek at some original comic book work. From comic books, yes. Because I'll have it with me. Oh, I've flipped away over from the Facebook page. Oh, nope, still no comments. Nobody's saying nothing. That's a fine thing. Thursday, I'll be in Titusville. I'll announce more about this at the Bartow Show, but a new project will be blossoming this week, and I really hope to be back. The plan is, I actually extended this stuff I'm trying to move out of this apartment, but to next Sunday. But as soon as I'm past that point, back onto the Gopher Tortoise project, and then this new one. I'll have Gopher Tortoise with me tomorrow too, I think. I think it may already be in the car, I hope. Oh. But that little turtle I keep drawing and all the... I guess I need to give this little sea turtle a name and have him as part of the Swampy Florida collection. Critters. I hope I haven't changed him too much, but trying to keep him looking kind of the same. Oops, I need to tilt this a little bit more down. There we go. I think I've been aging this turtle as I keep drawing him over and over again. Oh, check I may share it on here. My good pal Jackie in Hollywood took a wonderful photo of the Blue Angels yesterday. Oh, it's just terrific. And from the angle, it looks like it actually is downtown Fort Lauderdale. She just got everything. I don't know if she intended to get things just right, but she got things just right. In fact, that photo is frameable. Outstanding photograph. In fact, if Broward County Chamber gets a peek at it, I think they'll be wanting to. I'd love to use that photo. It's really good. Oh, I didn't give her a palette to work from. That's okay. It's just paint just magically appears on the brush. Those kits used to get, you used to get those kits. I have some, maybe I don't, I'm not sure what I have anymore. But anyway, you used to get little cardboard things with little paint things on it. You could dab some water and paint things with. I think you got those in Cracker Jacks or something. But this is all, it's a mermaid. There are no mermaids out there, are there? No, of course they're not. So quiet in the coral down here. May go from here over to my cartoons page and paint this. I won't paint it here, so I want to get on to some other drawing. There was only some chat going on to do the work from. There's something else I said I might draw from. Tomorrow is another pal's birthday, Rob Mastead. And he also does caricature. He and I went to the Kubert School together. Talked to Debbie a little earlier. She was going to maybe go see a movie. She's going to maybe go see a movie and go. They're going to go out to eat, and we're talking about what movie would you go see? I mean, if you're going to go see a movie, make sure it's a good movie. It's your birthday. What good movies are out right now? I have access to being able to see current film, and I was curious. I ran just quickly just for the Fall Guy thing just to see what it was, and wow, it was just awful. Bad casting. Wrong guy for the lead role. Wow, was that bad casting. And the whole story was goofball. And I never watched the Fall Guy when it was originally out. I think it was up against the Love Boat. What do you watch, Love Boat or Fall Guy? I didn't watch either one, actually. I have no idea if I was watching anything then. I think they were on the same night, Thursday or something. I think I was watching NBC News with Edwin Newman. I think that's what I was doing. NBC with Edwin Newman. Today, President Carter. No, it would have been Nixon, actually, with Fall Guy. And Love Boat, I think. Anyone remember that? Maybe not. I'll make up something she's painting when I... A friend in North Brevard was mentioning something about doing a mermaid coloring book. My problem isn't projects to do. Problems are what projects don't to do, because I'm up to my eyeballs with stuff I like to do. Just can't. I have trouble getting to them because people keep throwing giant boulders in my path, and I can't seem to get anywhere. In fact, it's a mess. But this one is coming up that I'll be meeting about Thursday. That's unless something terrible happens, that's happening. All right. Beep, 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 beep. There's Mermaid for the 12th of December. Where am I? Suddenly it's Sinatra's birthday, December 12th. All right, May 12th. Nothing in the chat? You want to say hello? You want to say goodbye? What else is? All right. So I may go to my cartoons page after this and paint this. And I'll have it tomorrow if someone wants it, or Baby Debbie wants it. There's nothing in the chat. Anyone want to? I think something else I was going to do. Did I mention it in the... See if I see anything in... What did I mention? Okay. It's all very quiet here. You can put any word in the chat you want. I could just draw, I mean, a lamp, Santa Claus on a lamp. I don't know, why not draw Santa Claus on a lamp? And why I say that, there's a lamp right there, and beside it is a Pringles container. It looks like Santa. I held on to this because this works perfect for pretzels. These little Pringle things or whatever, you get non-Pringles, whatever, but the little container works perfect for pretzels. So I've kept it for pretzels. We're just exchanging some messages with Teresa Glover about this year's Christmas Prince. Where's it going to take place? I don't know. I'll tell you what, though, Gabriel's in Orlando sure seems to be lobbying for it. I've already taken photos for there and the Darien and Jacksonville, which is where I was going to do this past year. But I had some time problems and some space problems, and the Northside Seafood worked better. I was in North Carolina trying to figure out what the heck I was doing. But I'm even thinking I might do more than one, depending if I need to figure something out involving that. Because we had been talking about doing a book of Christmas Prince, but I think it's out now. We're not doing that. But I may still do one just on my own. And the problem is I've been doing Christmas pictures for over 40 years. It's only been the last 20 I've been doing Florida history ones. And the problem is some of them, the inconsistency is not great. Sometimes I was in a rush, sometimes things were really going right, and sometimes things were really going wrong. I did one of Beefy King in Orlando. One I'm least pleased with. And that would be one I'd either want to redo or replace. But I want to actually rather redo it. Because Beefy King's important in my life. They're not really that. I mean, they take some time, but when it comes to hand drawing, as you can see, I don't take so long. It's the computer stuff that kills me. If you see the painted one, it's already. Oh, look right here. I've got all the mermaid pictures here, ready to take tomorrow, and the last. This one. I did one painted like this, and Melissa Busby correctly said that it looks like the branch is coming out of the top of her head. She's wearing a twig hat. It does. It really does. So I actually went in there. If you see the version in Fine Art America, I touched it up, and I spent about 3 hours touching it up. Why? I don't know. I just did. And I also redid the turtle too. I just said I shouldn't have spent that much time on this, but that can happen when I get on the digital side. That I could draw like crazy like this, but get me on the digital is not good. I'll also point out my friend Melissa gave me this when I met up with her at Gabriel's. If you go to Gabriel's Sub Shop in Orlando, you'll see my Christmas prints in the back behind them. But anyway, I did some. This is where I did Fridays. That's not a great drawing, but it's okay. I did it real quick. I was doing the old caricature stuff we used to. This is how we used to do caricature. We were taught how to do component buys. I was 15 years old, or just turned 16, and we were taught how to do the nose. I believe we could do caricatures like this today and people would be fine with it. I mean, they bought them by the carload. Myself, I sold a bunch of these. And then we had this way of drawing arms, which I don't know if you can see. Kind of over. Can you see that? Yeah. And then just draw that and you got a sleeve. And draw that and draw that. And we had a way of doing the bodies. So you did the bodies. And here's how you did the legs. I'm drawing a little slower, because I know if I do it too fast, it doesn't make sense. And then you just draw a line and a line. You got shorts, two. That's all. There's a shoe. And with this body, you could have them do anything. They could be baseball, basketball, football, soccer, superheroes, whatever. They could always do it. It was a way of doing what was called component bodies. Mike Hansen, who also went to my high school, who got it from Feldman Just Rubio. Anyway, neat pad. Okay. Oh, also today's Mother's Day, so I'm guessing that's why we're not seeing many people here. My mother's been gone now for 21 years. All right, I just thought of something I could do about the lamp and Santa. Let's hope it works. This is something really gets back to the importance of penciling, because I'm taking a chance this is going to work. Because it might not work. It really might not. Is what I really love to do something like this with whoever shows up tomorrow at the Bartow thing. I just love having my brain work and figure this stuff out. It's fun. So start off with a lamp and Santa Claus, and this is what came about because of that. This is, maybe get some plugged. So why is it lighted if it's got unplugged? Well, it's just like, how does a mermaid paint without paint? Notice how you haven't actually indicated that it's Christmas time. You know, let me tell you, if you're your house and Santa Claus is walking through it, and it's July or June, there may be something going on wrong. You might want to... It just might not be Santa Claus. It might be something else. You never know. You never know. There's Christopher Urick. Oh, well, that reminds me. I've actually got... So there's actually... How many locations am I thinking? So there's... For this year's Christmas card, there's Gabriel's, which I've got photos. The Dairy Inn in Jacksonville, got photos. And Bomar in Lakeland. I've got some photos. They're not the ones I really need, it turns out. And that's going to be a tricky one. And the other one is, Christopher reminds me, unintentionally, that is Coney Island in Brooksville, which I've already took pictures. Though I need to go back to Coney Island because they would tend to change the place a bit. And those pictures are a year ago January, or something. Yeah, a year ago January. I've actually been there since. Actually, that's true, I got to plan a trip to Lecanto one of these days. Oh, I should do that with June 5th. Ooh, that's a good idea. Hold on, I just thought of that. See if they're around June 5th. Company over there, Raymond James, wanted me to come back and do some pictures for him. I could do that June 5th and go in there and meet Marguerite at Scoops afterward. So, this is what comes about with me combining a lamp and Santa Claus. Oh, I was going to do my... There we go. Well, if you want to write anything, anybody want to write anything else in the chat besides, just whatever's around you or is currently on your mind. As I said, I have a lamp here and the Pringles Santa thing full of pretzels. Not chips, but pretzels. For what it's worth. Actually, I don't have a lot of... So my pad... I'm not going to be at the homeschool convention. That's where I get these pads of paper. That could be a problem. Well, I do like the one that Melissa gave me. I do need to use up the paper, too. But the thing is, her paper is not... Or is it white? It's yellowish. It's a little yellowish, but that's okay. But I need to use up paper. Anything? Want to toss up anything? What you got near ya? What's within 5 feet of ya? Mosquito and lizard. You have a mosquito and a lizard within 5 feet of you? You're probably in a bad place right now. Christopher, you want to toss something in there? I've got things just... Hello, and I'm glad that, Melissa, thank you for being here. And thank you for the pad. I'll have it with me tomorrow going to Bartow. I don't know why I went in so many pages to draw on this thing. I can't even find the drawings. Oh, there they are. Pencil drawings. Fun drawings. And yeah, and of course, Caleb's birthday was my friend Caleb, little Caleb. He's not little, he's 16, but. And then Debbie, I did a birthday thing for Debbie. I've already sent her. She's probably nothing else. Okay, well, nothing else but mosquitoes and lizards. Yeah, next week, no, this week, coming up, 16th, I'll see my friend Roz Foster. They've been doing a tea party, and I couldn't get to it. Where was I? I was somewhere. I could go. I was doing something else. But that looked like a really, hold on, I'm about to mess this up if I'm not careful. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do, as I do this, I'm definitely gonna get the crowd to participate, whoever the crowd there may be nobody at this Bartow thing. I may be there by myself. Who knows? Well, I know there's gonna be some of the people from the gallery. I definitely want to do this. This to me, it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, my friend Debbie actually worked on her birthday. She worked on her birthday. The caricature gig. She's done that many times. I tried it a couple times, but you don't have to worry. No, just one word. Just one word. I don't need a scene. No. My thing is to take one word, like lamp and Santa Claus, and create a picture. I don't really want, or just lamp, and then someone else says Santa, and I'll put them both together. The fun for me is to come up with the scene myself, and hopefully something funny and humorous. Specifically telling a story. So when I'm with a crowd, I usually just say, just give me two words, and I take it from there. They don't know what the heck they're doing, and that's good. That's up to me to figure out. That's the fun. My problem is with coming up with the stories. My problem is not coming up with stories. I got too many in my head. Too many. Had one of these lizards on my car yesterday when I was driving to my storage area. Actually, I need to get that. Oh, I won't get to the storage area tomorrow, I don't think. Maybe on Wednesday or Tuesday. Yeah, no, not even Wednesday. Shoot, teapot. How was the tea at the tea party? So Melissa was at a tea party today. Notice how she didn't invite us. Not saying that says anything about us, but we probably should clean up our act so we can get invited to tea parties too. If only I wasn't as uncouth as I am, but I've never owned a couth DeVille either. I never owned any kind of couth car. I'm uncouth. Maybe I'll do that with the mermaid too. I think tomorrow I'll ask whoever's there. Or I may take, if I don't use something here, maybe I'll take it and use it there. I didn't used to have a problem having folks respond to that. It's been recently I've been having problems, which is the same problem I was having with caricature too. One reason I've kind of stopped doing it. But I'll be doing some drawing on June 1st. And June 5th, I'll be in Ocala. And I might just see about that Lecanto thing. I hadn't thought of that. Thank you, Christopher. He's tied it low. He's tied his... Made him left-handed. Most lizards are left-handed. Don't believe me? Go out and ask them. You go. Prove me wrong. Yeah, it looked very neat. But you didn't have a tea, I saw. So they were serving more than tea. They have any milkshakes? Was it a decent place and they served milkshakes too? Or they were... I didn't quite draw that right. Oh, hold it. I'll get myself out of this. Watch this. I'll just add a finger down here. 3. Here's your 4th. And there's your... I did it. I didn't have to say anything. You wouldn't even notice it. But here's something you will notice, and it's hard to see that rope. Though mosquitoes tend not to be that dark, but... the artistic license and all. I kind of have 2 ropes there, so let me do something about that. What else came across the trench? Probably your hat. Yeah, she had a great hat. And that's so nice that you had your family things connected to the hat. And happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Well, actually giving him a... kind of dry brushing my way through there. Yeah, if I go to La Canto, I really should cut my way into Brooksville and go recheck Coney Island and see if they've done any big changes on the June 1st or 5th. But if I do a Christmas, I'll say right now it's unlikely I'll do Coney Island this year because of situations being what they are. And I think Melissa will agree that I really probably should do Gabriel's sooner than later. This is a little teeny lizard. I took another picture for if I was to do, as I take some pictures for a Christmas print, but I took them last year, I think, and I did it at a certain angle, but I took some Friday at an angle I really need them from. But there's going to be some lobbying for Bomar in Lakeland here in the next 24 hours. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I got to figure this out. I got some. I want to do it with time. Oh, okay, let me see if I can real quickly do this. Oh, I don't have any ground here. They're floating in space. Don't you agree, Melissa, about Gabriel's? Are you still here? Gabriel's. I almost feel like it'd look bad if I do another place and not do theirs. I mean, they certainly more than qualify. Yeah, you need that. Well, Melissa, where do you think I should do a Christmas print? Or Christopher, anybody? Darien and Jacksonville's, I'm afraid something's going to happen. They're going to close that location. Gabriel's ain't going nowhere, I don't think. And neither's Coney Island. Or Bomar, for that matter. Of course, there's a lot. There's also I know the Moonlight Drive-In in Tyson's been having some troubles. And a number of places in Miami. All right, so hopefully that looks. Now I'll give these away if anybody wants them. Santa and the lizard. Actually, I'm gonna see if we can tear a page out of these. Oh, these are really stitched in here. They're not gonna tear. Not well, they won't. No, they won't. Will they? There we go. There we go. Ah. But he's very quiet again. How have you all been spending your day today besides Melissa going to a tea party? And the rest of y'all go to a tea party? And if not, why not? Was this a fundraiser, Melissa, or was this just it was a Mother's Day thing, I'm sure. I was curious. I'm really curious because of the one at the Pritchard House. Just to make sure I mention, I do not have the same design eye as Melissa Busby does, so this is not the hat she was wearing. It just kind of looks like it in a sort of kind of way. There was a tea party at the Pritchard House here earlier in April, I guess. I never saw a photo from it. Not one. I got to get folks to taking pictures there. I went again to Lakeland on Tuesday to Pal's Pizza, my favorite spaghetti, and it has been. I need to. It's been a while since I was just there. Saw my friend Sarah Hardy there. When was that? at Christmas time, I think. I can't remember if I got spaghetti or not. Adidas in my tea. Oops. Cup. I may have misspelled Adidas. I did, didn't I? Hey, I'm a Tom McCann guy, okay? Adidas. Stride right. Oops, I don't need to draw flowers. All right, well, there you go. For what it's worth. So he knocked out 3 drawings, including Mermaid. So there's actually 4 drawings. Gee whiz, what's wrong with me? There's an Adidas in my teacup. I'll fix that in post, as they say. Lizard and mosquito. Lizards and mosquitoes. Santa and a lamp. And Mermaid with Debbie Schaefer as a mermaid. Whatever. All right, thank you very much for being here. I will see you all later. I will be in Bartow 24 hours from now. We're still going until 8:30 tomorrow. I hope I'm still awake. Teresa Glover will be there handling things there and may have to push me into a corner so if I fall asleep and I'm snoozing. And then I'll have artwork will be for sale all through May there at that Art Guild and otherwise. Look at my Fine Art America for prints of the mermaids I've done this year and other years actually. More to come with involving that. And then I'll probably be doing a live. I doubt we'll do it live with video. It'll be a live drawing I'll do for whoever's there at the event. And then I'll hopefully come back here live. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. We'll see. All right. I'll see you all later. Have a great night. All right. Good night. And thank you all if you're watching via LinkedIn, YouTube, here. Twitch, thank you very much. Good night.